Hello, Leo. Welcome to your monthly tarot reading. This is a love reading for you and your person, you and them. I've cleansed the cards, I've shuffled the cards. So I'm going to do your spread and we'll do it through in a fast loop as normal. And we'll get to your reading a lot quicker, Leo. So here we go. This is for September. Okay, Leo. So here we go. Right, coming out for you, and what we have for your energy, and you have the Five of Cups, you have the Chariot, Three of Pentacles reversed, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. So you have quite a story here, Leo. Quite a story. So first of all, the Five of Cups tells me that you could be grieving. You could be grieving over a loss of a relationship. It could be that you have been concentrating over a loss of a relationship and been unable to move on because that's where your mind's been at. You have got opportunities, and either you're just failing to see because I think you've been concentrating on what you've lost rather than looking at what is out there, the new opportunities. But grieving, feeling sad. We have the Chariot. This is a Cancer energy. You could be dealing with someone, a Cancer. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot's about conquering over difficult times, taking control of the reins and moving forward. So there's movement. There could be some travel involved for you. But yeah, conquering over difficult times. Whatever this is that you're conquering over, this could be something that you've been wanting to do for months or even years. And when you do conquer it, there could be some mixed emotions with this card. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So there's lacking collaboration, there's lacking teamwork, there's lacking, it's not coming together. There's no collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Empress and the Emperor. Represents a power couple here. And the Empress tells me that you could be in a good mood. You could be feeling in a good mood. You could be enjoying the glittery glow of a relationship here, rather than rather than opting for a safe, deeper connection. Something that might be satisfying at the time, but ultimately in the long run, not as satisfying. Something not as deep and is not as committed. So take that how it resonates with you, Leo. But whatever it is, it's got you feeling in a good mood. You're enjoying something here. The Emperor. Oh, sorry. The Empress tells me this could be a Libra or a Taurus. Emperor. This could be an Aries element. This is someone who's in control, someone who's authoritative, someone who asserts his power. Represents, it's all the four kings in one. He's quite a powerful, masterful man, is the Emperor. It's represent excuse me, could be representing someone who has influence on your life here, Leo. You could be feeling enamored by someone. With the Chariot, it's telling me that you're getting rewarded. You're getting rewarded for something. So clarifying this, conquering over a difficult time, you are going to be getting rewarded for something with the Emperor here. Someone's being bold. Someone's being bold in a move here. They're asserting themselves. So it could be that you're enamored by someone and you're going to take control of this. Make a bold move. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This Queen of Swords is a very intelligent lady. This is someone who is honest with their communication. They could be a bit cutting with their communication, or you could feel it's cutting when they communicate. This lady, a lot of life experiences. Don't try to pull the wool over her eyes. Yeah, she's alert to everything. She's alert to all the undercurrents, and she's tired. So if this is you, you're tired, and it could be that you're speaking your truth. You're communicating your truth. So Romance Angel card, and you have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We have female. Mature, strong, sensual and affectionate, self-sufficient and practical, nurturing, family orientated, lover of nature and beautiful things, well organised and successful, warm, fun-loving hostess, the hostess with the mostess. So is this you, Leo? This could represent you. If not, this could represent your person who you're dealing with. So, your situation is that you've been grieving over the loss of a relationship, over the loss of an emotional connection, and you've been concentrating on what you've lost. You've got opportunities there, but rather than looking at the new opportunities, you're concentrating on the ones that you've lost. But you're conquering over some difficult times. You're taking control of the reins and you're moving forward. As I said, it is a difficult time. But this is something that you've wanted for for a while. Could be months, could be years. But you're starting to take control now. With the Emperor coming out, it's telling me that there could be, you could be getting rewarded. You're getting rewarded because there's victory here. So it's clarifying with the Emperor, getting rewarded. So taking control of the reins, perhaps making a bold move. You're tired. You're tired and you're speaking your truth. But if you are speaking your truth, be careful. Because it could be whoever you're dealing with, they could be quite cutting in their communication, but whatever this communication is, it's challenging. It's a bit stressful. Someone could be cutting them out. There's no collaboration with the Three of Pentacles here. But we've got the Emperor and the Empress. He sees her as the motherly figure, the goddess of the home, the domestic queen, someone who looks after the family, someone who nurtures and takes care of everyone. So let me see this. You're grieving over a loss, an emotional loss. But you're starting to take control of a situation. You're moving forward. It's been a difficult time, but you are going to conquer. You are going to get some kind of reward. There is communication coming in, but it is quite difficult. It could be because you're a bit enamoured by this person, that you're finding it a bit challenging. But I think you're going to be either you're asserting yourself, you're being bold in your movements here and asserting yourself, or someone's coming in and communicating with you and they're making some bold moves here. But those bold moves could pay off. Whoever it is you're dealing with has an influence on your life. But I am feeling a bit of there's a glittery glow of a relationship here. It's perhaps you're maybe need to look at the connection, that it's not just the superficial side of a relationship you're looking at, rather than the loving, the long-term commitment side. Could be that's what it is. You don't want the glittery glow of a relationship. You don't want the superficial side of a relationship. You want the deep, committed, long-term relationship. And it could be that you're finding it difficult to communicate this. Could be that there was no collaboration and that's why you've been grieving. This person hasn't been working with you and you've been grieving over this loss. But you're starting to take control of it. You're making bold moves. Someone's making bold moves and there is communication. But this communication will be honest communication. This queen, she's honest. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's just sometimes honesty can be a bit cutting. But there is deception in here somewhere along the lines. I don't know if perhaps you've been deceptive in hiding your feelings, or perhaps you've been deceptive in hiding how you felt over this loss. Maybe that's what you're communicating, and that's what you're finding difficult to communicate, that you've been grieving over the fact that there's been no collaboration with this person. You felt sad and you've been unable to move forward here. But I think you're going to be moving forward, and there is communication. It's just difficult communication. Your person's energy. So there is communication with you and your person, and it's here with the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now, this communication is challenging, okay, but how is it challenging? It could be challenging in the fact that it's delivered at an awkward time, or it's challenging because this person's stressed for some reason, um, or whatever it is they have to say is quite challenging. But whatever the communication is, it's your person's finding it challenging. We've got the Eight of Cups. They're seeking something more emotionally with this card. They're either thinking about leaving a situation or they have left a situation. And going by your side of it, I'll say that they have already walked away. They've left the situation. They were seeking something more. They've withdrew themselves with the Hermit card. This could be a Virgo energy here. They've withdrew themselves because they've had experience in a situation and they've used this experience. There you go. Had life experience. This person's, they know they've experienced it. You can't bullshit this queen. They've had the life experiences, and this confirms it for me. So they've left a situation, they've walked away from a situation because they're seeking something more emotionally. They withdrew from it because they've experienced a situation before and unprepared to take a sudden movements. They withdrew themselves to think, to reflect. There's been no sudden movements here. This is a very cautious person. Whoever it is you're dealing with has been very cautious, and they've withdrew themselves from a situation, probably because of past experiences. Two of Swords. Having to make a decision. Conflicted over a decision. Not making a decision. At stalemate. This person has their blindfolds on. Not blindfolds, a blindfold, sorry. So they have their blindfold on and they're unable to see. There's two swords there. What direction do they go in? But they're stuck in the middle. They've not decided what way they're going. So they could have a decision that they have to make and they're not making that decision. They're closed off. They've blindfolded themselves. They're closed off to making a decision. They've withdrew themselves from this situation. But I have got communication here. And it's challenging communication. This person's put the blindfolds on themselves. They're in this situation, the stalemate situation, because of themselves. Whoever this person is, the two of you are equally matched. There's a meeting of minds with you both. But there's some conflict between you both. There could have been arguments between you both, but conflict. And that's maybe why they've withdrew. They might be finding you quite challenging to deal with, perhaps, or at least to communicate. And rather than communicate, they're just turning their back, they're withdrawing. But I do think it's because of experiences from the past and they've just withdrew themselves. But withdrawing themselves and not dealing with something, it's left them in a situation where they're stuck. They're romance angel cards. And they have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So the person who you're dealing with might have some control issues. And again, that might be, as I said to you before, this person who has left a situation, turned their back on it, withdrew from it, Yeah, that's them controlling. That could be just them controlling, preventing bullshit from coming into their life. They're controlling that. They're stopping anything coming in, perhaps. They need to let go of controlling something. Passion. There is passion with this person. Allow your heart to sing with joy. This is a passionate person. Okay, so they're fortune cards. Nostalgic memories of past loves and friendships, a quiet peacefulness, a time to ponder, an old friend may return. Memories. So someone's coming back to this person's life. They've had time to ponder. They've had the peacefulness to ponder. They've had the time. They've been nostalgic. Could be thinking about this. But there's a return. Whether that's them returning to you or someone's returning into their life. They have a period of permanence, a true connection of two souls, a time of connectedness with deep love, complete fulfillment. Is that what this person's seeking? I did say they were seeking something more. Female, mature, mysterious and attractive, great inner strength, nurturing and loving, passionate and creative, sensitive to others, emotional needs, hidden deep feelings and secret fantasies. So again, clarifies this is a passionate person for me. Hidden deep feelings. It's hidden. They withdrew themselves. They could have withdrew themselves because they are a bit sensitive here. So communication they're finding difficult. They withdrew themselves. They've walked away from a situation and they've got themselves stuck. Okay, what's the energy between you both at the moment? Four of Cups, getting yourself out of a rut. So, whatever the situation is, it's been stuck, and we're now starting to come out of this rut. We have a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is your energy here, Leo. Is this you? You're coming forward and taking action. If this isn't you, this is representing your person, someone who is worldly wise, someone who's mature, someone who's sexually passionate, someone who could be a traveller, but coming forward and taking action. But if this is you, Leo, you're unsure of what direction to go here. You want to take action and you're going to take action, but you're unsure of what direction to go in here. You're feeling a bit powerless. You're motivated, you're optimistic, but you're feeling powerless. If this isn't you, this is the person you're dealing with. They want to take action, but they're feeling powerless. They don't know. They don't know what direction. They don't know what way to go. They don't know how to go about. I don't know, connecting, getting together. Say connecting. I think, again, with the Chariot reverse, again, it's Cancer energy here. And someone's feeling vulnerable, but they're not showing it. Want to take action, passionate, motivated, but they're not, they don't know what direction, they don't know how to do this. They're feeling vulnerable, but they're not showing this. And they're feeling a bit powerless. To the point that they might be giving up. This is the Seven of Wands reversed. 2 sevens, that's true love. It's true love for someone here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer energy. But they might be just walking away from this. They want to take action and they're motivated to take action, but they're not doing that. They're sitting back. They're being a passenger. Because they're feeling powerless. They're feeling vulnerable. They don't know how to take action here. But they're not showing that they're feeling vulnerable. And rather than show that, they're going to quit. They're quitting. Male, mature, powerful, intelligent, well educated, appears aloof, yet is deeply compassionate and sensitive beneath the surface. Good communicator, responsible and accomplished. Mr. Dynamic. Romance Angel card is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps guided to take. So, Leo, this is what I'm getting. From what I could read here is it's you're wanting to be bold, you wanting to you want to take control over your destiny, over your future, and you're feeling motivated to do it. You want to conquer over whatever difficult times that you've had. And your difficult times is that you've been grieving over the loss of a relationship. Someone's not been working with you. There's been no collaboration, no teamwork. Whoever the person is that you're dealing with, you see them as this is a power couple situation. This is true love for you, I think. You're tired. I think you've been hiding your feelings here. I think you've been feeling vulnerable and you've been hiding your feelings. You've been feeling powerless in this situation, needing to communicate but finding it difficult to communicate. There is challenging communication coming in. It's either because it's honest, it's clear and it's concise and it could be cutting, or it could be because how or when it's getting delivered, but there is challenging communication coming in. Your person's left a situation, they've turned their back, they've withdrew from it because they were seeking something more emotionally. They've had their experiences in the past and that's had an impact on them, and rather than face things, they've walked away, they've withdrew. But they've got themselves stuck in a situation, they've got the blindfolds on and they're stuck. They need to make a decision on what way they go. The two of you are equally matched on the same wavelength, the same mental wavelength, but there's a bit of conflict going on. This is challenging communication, getting yourself stuck out of a rut here. Person you're dealing with is passionate. It's a passionate person. Getting yourself out of a rut, an emotional rut here. Wanting to take action but feeling powerless, feeling vulnerable. And I think that's what's going to maybe, if it's stopping you from taking action, it's certainly a factor for you. But it's something that I would say that it's you want, because this is your energy. But you're feeling vulnerable, and I think that there's a possibility that you might just give up rather than show your vulnerability, rather than show that you're feeling powerless in this situation. But someone's needing to make a bold move in order to get rewarded, in order to get this triumph. Someone's having to make a bold move, and the Romance Angel cards is saying make the effort. So if this isn't you, Leo, it's your person. They're needing to make the effort. They want to. They're motivated to. Excited to. But anyway, Leo, that's your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope you could get something from it, and I hope you have a fantastic month. Bye for now.